wholeness. I'm back today with more of the Mastery of Self by Don Miguel Ruiz Jr. And today I'm going to touch on our emotions and how we understand them. And becoming a master of yourself is becoming a master of your emotion. And so I wanted to just go over some things from the book and some things that are actually kind of transpiring as I was reading through the book yesterday. People called me with their own conflicts, and I was able to use what I had just read from the book to help them, and it actually is helping me. Your emotions show that you are still holding on to attachments and reveal any remaining fears and self-doubts from the past domestications that you haven't yet released. Sometimes you won't even realize you have an attachment until an event triggers an emotional reaction in you. Anytime you feel a burst of anger, frustration, guilt, shame, or any number of other negative emotions, that's your cue to look within and see what is happening. Ask yourself questions like, where is this feeling coming from? When have I experienced this before? And what the source of the feeling is. And so, in which you can react emotionally or lose awareness of your authentic self. So our emotions can oftentimes take us off of track. We also tend to blame our triggers or others as a reason for our emotions. But in all honesty, our emotions are our own personal responsibility, and it is for us to understand ourselves and for us to have control over those said emotions. This book also goes over how we can also be triggered because we are all mirrors of each other. Everyone is our mirror, and our reflection of things we don't like about ourselves is most vivid in those who have the same qualities. In other words, you may see a piece of yourself in this other person even if you don't realize it. This truth may come as a surprise to some of you, and in your initial reaction may be to disagree, but I invite you to look deeper. Whatever characteristics you see in another that you don't like is often a characteristic you see in some degree in yourself. For instance, if you are someone, you have a problem with someone who lies and that bothers you greatly, you can probably find a time in your past where you have also been a liar. So that's just an example, but situations come up and people are often triggered by another person, and that person is just a reflection of yourself. So check yourself. We are not responsible for anyone else but ourselves, and we can't blame anyone else. We can't blame our domestications or our attachments. Once you know and you have this knowledge, it's only you to be the master of yourself. A master of self recognizes that any negative emotions that are arising are really a gift, an opportunity for discovery, as no one else is responsible for your emotional reactions except you. And that last sentence bears repeating. No one else is responsible for your emotional reactions except you. So I know as myself, others can say and do anything they like, but what happens inside you is only the result of what you are thinking and feeling. Another thing, remember, coming from a place of unconditional love does not mean that we say things that the other person will agree with or enjoy. But in those moments, we remember that we cannot control the other person's perception or reaction. We only have control over ourselves. So this is just important reminders that we are in charge of ourselves. We are in charge of the way we feel. We are in control of it. It's not anyone else's responsibility. But when you are a master of yourself, you are responsible for your feelings, your thoughts, your good thoughts, your good thoughts, your bad thoughts, your self-talk, your negative self-talk, which is the parasite from the book, and your positive self-talk, which is your ally. and you can always turn your parasites into your allies. So going over some more of the book, I just thought that was very important. I came across my own things going on in my life, which were teaching me, which was it just shows that there's connection and being in tune with what you're reading and believing, and you're actually attracting what things into your life that you need to go over again or rediscover, and then you're able to teach others. And so what I've learned in the past few months, and I'm not sure if it was before or after I picked up the book or right around the same time, because I'm an emotional person. I am a triple Pisces. I'm full of emotion. But the more I deal with that within myself and not have to share all my feelings and with others, I'm a better person, honestly, and I'm better with my relationships with other people when I'm in control and being responsible and a master of myself and my own emotions. So I wanted to cover that today. I'm kind of rushing through the book now because someone important is asked to read it. So I'm trying to finish up this series, which it might just be 1 or 2 more videos of the book, because I am getting into a new series on dreams. I also want to share that everything's in a playlist now. I organized everything in a playlist. So this book is all in one section now. I'm not scattered around. So if you're interested in catching up, or the beginning, which is about 3 videos ahead of this one, but this is a really good book, and I feel really connected with it, and it's helping me understand and to become a master of myself. Please, I will be back, so please like and share. I'll be back with more information and more on this book to finish up this series. Peace.